today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is Joe Mixon, and not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. That one complete to the former Seminole, Arden Tate. He'll get this one right just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 53 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Tua and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Jason Sanders.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. the 27-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Sheds another. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. 33-yard line. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. At the 34-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The 12-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Tagovailoa's catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
And he's going to have to eat this one as there we go. Devon Hamilton able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Tua. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now. It's Brown. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Tagovailoa. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, strike up the band, right? They're going to lead him along, and the band being that offensive line, he's locked into the rhythm of what they're doing up front, and he's definitely off to that great start, a 2nd straight week.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the track of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a pretty early 1st quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this 1st half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Dolphins 14.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his 1st, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. The 27-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go with Brown. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's right short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? On 2nd down, Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Joe Mixon. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
What's the deal, dog?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
Taken down at the
And that looked looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Looking to pass. Tua steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Brown. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
Stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Brown on the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Mixon. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's fielded at the 45. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Two and now on 1st down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On 2nd down, Tua. Escaping the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Big things today, baby. Big things today. Touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Tua, fast pass outside, complete.
Tagovailoa's pass complete to Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, they'd have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Brown. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they... And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, That leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
2nd and 7.
Right back to Brown. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone. Brings up 3rd and...
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's now 4th down and goal.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it here with Brown. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. This pass complete to Higgins. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
16-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. Well, the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
At the 4-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is caught. He's going for a Bengal touchdown. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They're on 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
First down, Miami.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To number 83. A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3.
At the Bengals' 49-yard line.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Dolphin first down.
Now it's Brown. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. This is Brown. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From midfield now, Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Good job, yo.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. Brown has the 1st down and much more. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
The Dolphins are AFC champs as we say thanks for watching and good night, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.